Necessary for you people to make public broadcasts over advertising, over people dying or committing suicide because we're not living the Lord's Prayer. Okay. None of you should be saying anything about Charlie Kirk because you're not worthy of saving Charlie Kirk from getting murdered. One of you shouldn't say anything about the Marshawn, that kid from Dallas that played for Western Michigan, because you are not worthy of saving him from wanting to die, because the world has become a horrible place because of horrible people that are greedy and selfish and won't live the Lord's Prayer. And, save people's mamas from dying from excessive compulsive economic genocide. Do you understand? My mom did. But I know I'm an old white guy. I'm the goddamn devil. I get it. I understand you fucking racist, tribal, secular, insular, sex cult murdering dog packs. I know exactly fucking how you are. Sun Yat-sen, acting like dogs, Parsons. Teach them how to be men. I have quantum computing. I have artificial general intelligence. I have satellites all over the sky. Okay? Judah Krishnamurti didn't have that. Haile Selassie didn't have that. D.T. Suzuki didn't have that. Your Jesus didn't have that. Your Muhammad didn't have that. Okay? Early bird does. Do you understand? I'm early bird. Bitch. Okay? Early bird's tired. I'm a human being. I'm going to be me. Muhammad specifically told me numerous times in prayer in Sierra Vista, Earl, okay, you're you, be you. And Saladin got mad at me. So, he jokes around, listens to music too much, and he's too nice. Okay, he lets these people run him over and abuse him and mock him and all that. And Jesus told him, hey, this is his time and his people. He knows what he's doing. Okay? In order to do what you need to do and how you need to get it done with their bureaucracy, their inventions they call laws, Earl's got to be Earl. It's not the same people. Hey, Professor Barnes' class, right. Hey, look, it's my boy Sherman. I'm Mr. Peabody, right? You're a dog. Get out of here. Okay. It's a cartoon that's just for marketing. Yeah, we know. Some of those, I have trouble watching those. Because they had something about Confucius and about Pancho Villa and stuff. And they were trying to be funny, but it came off just as insulting and kind of annoying. But it's a cartoon, It's like, well, pick people like Napoleon and Genghis Khan, Make fun of those assholes, right? There you go. But leave Confucius and Pancho Villa out of it. There's bats in the ceiling. Yeah. Okay. So, I don't know how they got up in there. I'll have to look for the spot where they got in. They found a place where it's warm. And, it's not good for them, though. They should not be in that. They do in my place, too. They get up in that fiberglass insulation cannot be good for them. So. Not to mention they poop. I can't stand this community. I really can't. I hate philanthropists. I love them with a purple passion. More than my grandma gets mad at people that, this is not necessary, right? We could build a place with different kind of, a different kind of insulation that they couldn't crawl into and stuff. Build bat houses on the side so they could eat mosquitoes. But no, everything's got to be archaic. You need money to make sure you share a given course need and built to last. I hate it here. I loathe it here. And there's nothing wrong with me, and I'm not being a bad, ungrateful person. I'm living embodiment of the Lord's Prayer. I teach everybody to share caregiving course, be built to last, have the heart of Psalms, and understand the seed of Proverbs. So there's nothing wrong with what I'm doing. And my reactions, and the way I react emotionally. I just have to explain myself because their technology is reflecting the stupidity of their arrogance. So yeah, it's a fucking annoying. I constantly have to, okay, reboot again. So I gotta get, you said this and you said that. They were right, I'd agree, but it's him they know not me. Now there's a way, and I know I have to go away. "Bon, Bela Lugosi, I have to go away." Okay. I haven't seen. I saw Bela Lugosi. I've seen Ted. I haven't seen the whole Bela Lugosi Dracula movies, and I haven't seen the Boris Karloff Frankenstein movies. I much prefer Boris Karloff and Charlie Chan at the Opera and Mr. Wong movies. I like Boris Karloff. I think he's a fine actor, and he's very respectful in the way that he presents the character and stuff. I really like him a lot. He's a good actor. But that was then and this is now. Peter Lorre's one of my favorites. And I preferred him more as a protagonist instead of an antagonist, but even as protagonist is in a horrible situation. Mr. Moto gets in worse situations than the thief from Casablanca, right? Goes scrolling through the crowd like Peter Lorre contemplating a crime. This Mr. Moto character is my favorite role of his. All right. Edgar G. Robinson, Mr. Christian. No, I'm just kidding. I've seen that one. A long time ago. Yeah. The one I liked, the one was with, what's his name? Yul Brynner playing Lafitte, the pirate, with old Charlton Heston playing Andy Jackson in Louisiana Territory and all that. Yeah, that's a good one. But Yul Brynner is one of my favorites. Yul Brynner, right. He's on the Jamaican bobsled team. No, that's his grandson. Shut up. That's the guy from New York Undercover that Treese had a crush on. Okay. Tom Berenger, Eric Zweig. Who else did Treese have a crush on? Trying to think of Treese's crushes. Yeah, the big ones were Tom Berenger, Eric Zweig, and the guy from New York Undercover. Those were her three big crushes we all knew about. Treese be crushing. Punchy, Mariah Carey. That's Punchy. And Chief Gilliard's. Chief had a big crush on her too. She's cute and that girl's voice is amazing. She has wonderful range. She has an amazing instrument. Okay. That comes from a man whose favorite singer is Sarah Vaughan. So he knows what he's talking about, right? Okay. He also he liked Nancy Wilson, but he liked the instrument of Sarah Vaughan. Sarah Vaughan's range is better than Nancy Wilson's. I like Nancy Wilson because of her melodious, she's smooth. She wanted to sound like Little Jimmy Scott. And she did, but it's better because it's her. I just know I like Jennifer. Drink up, all you people. Order anything you see. The drinks and the laughs on me. My angel eyes ain't here. Anybody else like Little Jimmy Scott? It's my best mimic of Little Jimmy Scott. I like Little Jimmy Scott a lot too. When Mom bought that CD and I played it, I was like, oh wow. Because, Jill Scott? No, Jill Scott too young to be on this. So I put it on. I was like, wow, that's a dude. Man, he's good. Okay. I'd go listen. That reminds me, I better go put some more Little Jimmy Scott on my MP3. Look at other people's. And get a better quality recording so you can hear it better of Angel Eyes. So that's my favorite. That's a damn good song. It's really good. He's a good singer. He has a really nice voice. And that was Nancy Wilson's favorite. She goes, I wanted to sound like Little Jimmy Scott. I think she did a good job. From my opinion, I like Little Jimmy Scott, but I like Nancy just a tad bit better. I especially like her version of If Ever I Would Leave You, It Would Not Be in Summer. I mean, she's gorgeous. Wow, this is better than all the dudes that played it on Broadway. And if they can't admit that, something's wrong with them. Yeah, I like Nancy Wilson's version better. Me too. Okay. So, Robert Goulet would have said, no, Nancy sings it better than me. It's just that the role calls for a male to be played, unless, of course, we want to turn her into the first Lancelot Peter Pan. Well, Black Santa Claus. Black Santa Claus. Yeah, it's racist. No, it's not. It's a German celebration of praying to Lord Jesus so we could celebrate his birthday during a German celebration of sharing and caring during the winter solstice when people are in most need. Okay? It was not a black guy, it was a white man with a full white beard. He was German. St. Nicholas. Jolly old St. Nicholas, turn your ear this way, right? So it has nothing to do with racism. It has to do with a beautiful, kind, faithful person being beautiful, kind, and faithful. Okay? You know what? When I grow up, I want to get an acting role, and I would like to play Patrice Lumumba. Racist. Why can't I play Patrice Lumumba? Okay? Why can't I play Steve Biko? Why Denzel got to get the Denzel? Why can't I play Malcolm X? I think I'd play a fine Malcolm X. I think I've got a lot of Malcolm X qualities to play Malcolm X. Just live the Lord's Prayer, go home, and shut the fuck up, please. Thank you. You're welcome. Here's your award. Put it on the shelf. What is it? His name is Oscar. Oscar. Hey, is he messy? Felix, clean up. Right? All right, you bats, you get out of that ceiling and you go eat mosquitoes. That's an order. I'm just kidding around. I think they got in there and they're having trouble getting out. I think they got in through there. How they got in here? Oh, never mind. You can get in right through there. See, look right up there. See, right there where the ceiling thing is? There's an open air part where the, like I explained to the hummingbird, up on the top there, where critters could get in and out if they fly. I explained it to the birds right across the top there. And so, well, it does, it's kind of sealed off. On that side, you could get in though too. It's got the metal, it's hard to. I guess I was wrong in telling that bird. I left the door open for her. Yeah, she was, I got her and turned her loose and gave her the stuff she needed. I don't know if she flew away or if a cat came up and ate her. Well, we'll see. I'll have to examine and try to do repairs and stuff. But I got to make sure they get out first before I plug it up. I don't want to torture or kill the poor animals, right? Oh, we have bat houses. And I don't dislike bats. They eat mosquitoes. So I like bats. I'm just, at night I know to be very, you have to get people to watch that and don't panic and don't get scared. Trust me, they are more scared of you than you are scared of them. Yeah, okay. They're this big. Even a 3-year-old is, God dang, it's a giant, right? And screaming and it's trying to hit me, I'm going to bite it. So don't scream and just go, okay, it's a bat. Don't do it. It's going to leave you alone. It's looking for mosquitoes and other kind of bugs. They hate the dragonflies too. I know the dragonflies hate mosquitoes. I like dragonflies. They're my buddies. They're like Evinrude. Evinrude almost got eaten by a bat. That's right. Your carburetor's all pooped out. Poor Evinrude, right? Ava Gavor. I still love the way she says, Mike Douglas. Where were you at again? Winnipeg. She went to Winnipeg. It's a nice place at Winnipeg. Really? And he kept asking her about where? Winnipeg. What color's the light? It's orange. Your son's stupid. He's colorblind. No, Natalie, he just likes the way you say orange. Oh, I'm going to kill him. You think Ava Gavor got that way with Mike Douglas after the show? I'm going to kill him. He had me say Winnipeg 13 times in that show. It's not Winnipeg, it's Winnipeg. It's like Mogan Cycle and Clack Clip and Kringle Bells and Orange. And Clutie. Don't forget Clutie. Right. And Mooch. Mooch, bitch, it out the way. It out the way, bitch. All right, guys. Lord's Prayer or Mooch, bitch, it out the way, bitch, it out the way. Right? Is Noah right? He's right. Yeah. If he has, issues with me, it's because of the manipulation and the abuse of their mother from the scientific community, feeling like I couldn't protect them. It's like, if I don't protect people from perverts, who does? Seriously. Boom, ba boom, boom, ba boom, ba doom, ba da ba. Put up a peace sign and fleece sign. We're feeling good. We should. We could. We would. Stop. Think for a moment, okay, and now sway whether we convey that you must do away with all the stresses of life and reflect the blessing of life. I just fix the lyrics and use kindness and never blindness, and you'll find this perspective is best. Check it out. These are the words that we manifest. We manifest. Pascal, our history, our love, our faith, our glory, our God. All right? Peace out.